Are you feeling overwhelmed by the obstacles in your life? Like no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to get ahead? You're not alone. It's easy to feel like the weight of everything is too much to bear. Like success is reserved for others. Maybe you're at a crossroads, feeling stuck between the life you want and the life you have. But here's the truth. The path to a better life is closer than you think. It's within your reach. And you can change your situation today. This script is about giving you the tools, the mindset, and the practical steps that will help you overcome the struggles you're facing. It's about providing the knowledge that you can use immediately to start shifting your perspective and taking control of your life. This isn't just another motivational speech, it's a roadmap for lasting transformation. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down 70 life lessons that will help you rise above your challenges. These aren't just ideas or theories. These are actionable, real-world principles you can apply to your life right now. From how to overcome your self-doubt to practical ways to make meaningful progress. We'll dive into it all. You'll walk away not only inspired, but also armed with the knowledge to take action and begin the process of change. But here's the thing. Change doesn't happen overnight. And it doesn't happen without effort. You will face setbacks. You'll have moments where it feels like you're back at square one. But if you commit to the process, if you stay persistent, you'll start seeing results. These lessons are your toolkit. You just have to pick them up and start using them. The problems you're facing, whether personal, financial, or professional, are real. They don't disappear by wishing them away or hoping for better circumstances, but you have the power to navigate through them. The key to breaking through your current struggles lies in understanding what's at play in your life. Let's explore the challenges that are holding you back and how to move beyond them. One of the most significant problems that many people face is the feeling of being stuck. You've worked hard. You've tried to push forward, but somehow, you just can't seem to make the progress you want. You may have invested time, energy, and even money into personal development or career growth, but it doesn't feel like it's paying off. This cycle is exhausting, and it can drain you of motivation. Why does this happen? Part of the reason is that we often don't see the progress we're making. Growth doesn't always show up in measurable ways at first. The changes are subtle, and that can be frustrating. But if we don't address this sense of stagnation, it only deepens. You feel like you're running in circles, wondering if there's even a way out. Another key issue is self-doubt. It's something that holds countless people back from reaching their potential. That voice inside your head that tells you that you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed, it's incredibly powerful. It convinces you that you should settle for less, that the dreams you have are too big, too unrealistic. Self-doubt, if left unchecked, can keep you trapped in a cycle of fear, hesitation, and inaction. The consequences of ignoring these problems are significant. Without addressing the feelings of being stuck and the constant self-doubt, you risk continuing to live a life that doesn't reflect your true potential. You may find yourself settling for a job, a relationship, or a lifestyle that leaves you unfulfilled. You might even start to believe that change is impossible, that success is for others, not for you. But here's the good news. The first step toward overcoming these struggles is acknowledging them. By recognizing that you are facing challenges and understanding that you have the power to overcome them, you've already taken a giant leap forward. You are capable of turning things around. So, let's dive into the first step of making that change. shifting your mindset. Mindset is everything. The way you think about yourself, your abilities, and your future will either propel you forward or hold you back. When you adopt a mindset that embraces growth and possibility, you begin to see challenges as opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. The first principle is self-empowerment. No one else can change your life for you. External circumstances might be tough, but your internal strength, your ability to take control of your thoughts, feelings, and actions can transform everything. You might feel like you have no control over your current situation, but in truth, you control how you respond to it. Start by identifying your limiting beliefs. These are the stories you've been telling yourself for years. They might sound something like, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'll never make enough money to be successful." These beliefs are not truths. They're just thoughts you've adopted over time. Once you identify them, you can challenge them. Next, set boundaries. This is key to protecting your mental and emotional energy. You cannot give your best to the world if you're constantly drained by other people's demands, expectations, or negativity. By setting boundaries, you're telling yourself that your time, energy, and well-being are valuable. It's not selfish to prioritize yourself. It's necessary for your growth. Lastly, embrace failure as part of the process. Every successful person has faced failure at some point. It's not the failure itself that matters, it's what you do with it. Do you learn from it? Do you get back up and keep going? Or do you let it define you? Failure is just feedback. Use it to grow stronger and more resilient. As you begin to shift your mindset, it's time to take action. The first step in making lasting change is breaking down your goals into small, achievable steps. If your goal is to get out of debt, for example, don't focus on the overwhelming total. Instead, set small goals. Pay off one bill this month. Save a certain amount each week. Breaking things down like this makes the process more manageable and less daunting. Start incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine. This might seem simple, but the power of mindfulness cannot be overstated. By taking just a few minutes each day to center yourself, reflect, and practice gratitude, you can start to rewire your brain to focus on the positive. Mindfulness also helps reduce stress, which is a major barrier to progress. Stay consistent. The road to success isn't about making huge leaps, it's about making consistent, small steps every day. Keep moving forward, even when the progress seems slow. When you stay committed, you'll eventually look back and realize how far you've come. The challenges you'll face along the way are inevitable. There will be days when you question whether it's worth it. There will be moments when you doubt your abilities. But I want you to remember this. Those moments are part of the journey. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity for growth. Keep pushing forward. And when you face doubt or fear, remind yourself that you are capable. The only thing standing between where you are now and where you want to be is the action you're willing to take. Trust in your ability to learn, adapt, and overcome. There are countless success stories of people who have faced similar obstacles and come out stronger on the other side. One example is Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She faced countless rejections before her product took off, but she didn't let those setbacks stop her. Instead, she learned from each experience and kept moving forward. Today, she's a billionaire and one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world. Your success story is waiting to be written. And it starts today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. The time to act is now. Every small step you take today brings you closer to the life you desire. To sustain your momentum, focus on celebrating small wins. Every victory, no matter how minor it seems, is a step toward your larger goal. This reinforces the positive habits you're building and helps keep you motivated. Remember, personal growth is a lifelong journey. The moment you stop learning, growing, and striving for improvement is the moment you stagnate. Keep seeking new knowledge, new challenges, and new ways to improve. And always be kind to yourself during the process. Self-care is crucial to avoiding burnout and maintaining a healthy balance. Let's break down the key elements of the text. 1. You have everything it takes to change your life. This statement sets the tone for the message of empowerment. It acknowledges that individuals possess the internal resources such as resilience, determination, and capability to initiate and sustain meaningful change. It affirms the belief that change starts from within and that everyone already has what they need to move forward. 2. Now, it's time to take the first step. The second part emphasizes action. It's not enough to just acknowledge that change is possible. One must take tangible steps to begin. This line pushes for the moment of initiation, the point when an individual decides that now is the time to start. It serves as a call to action, urging the reader to stop waiting for the perfect moment or for external conditions to be ideal. 3. Choose one thing, just one thing, that you can do today to start making a change here. The advice is to focus on simplicity. It can be overwhelming to think of changing everything at once. By narrowing down the focus to just one thing, it makes the process more manageable and achievable. The emphasis on just one thing reminds us that small, incremental actions are often more sustainable than trying to do everything at once. This is a reminder that starting small doesn't diminish the impact of the change. Rather, it sets the stage for bigger transformations. For it could be as simple as setting a goal or practicing mindfulness for 5 minutes. The message is that the change doesn't have to be grand or drastic to be significant. It could be something as simple as setting a clear goal, which helps provide direction, or engaging in mindfulness, which has proven benefits for mental clarity and well-being. The idea is that even small, mindful actions can lay the foundation for greater changes over time. It highlights that progress is built through consistency, not necessarily large gestures. 5. It doesn't matter how small the action is. What matters is that you take it. This line underscores the importance of taking action. Regardless of how small it may seem, the act of starting is crucial. Many people might hesitate to take action because they feel their steps aren't big enough to make a difference. But this part of the message directly challenges that belief. It encourages individuals to celebrate the act of taking that first step. No matter how seemingly insignificant, taking action, no matter how small, builds momentum for further action. 6. The overall message in sum. The text is about breaking the inertia of inaction and reinforcing the idea that personal change starts with one concrete, manageable action. By focusing on taking one small step, it minimizes the overwhelming pressure to make sweeping changes and instead fosters a mindset where each action, no matter how small, is valued. This approach creates a practical and achievable pathway to progress. The psychological impact of taking one small action is profound. It builds self-efficacy, the belief in one's ability to succeed. And over time, consistent small steps lead to big transformations. By focusing on achievable goals and simple actions, the individual is more likely to maintain motivation and experience success, which reinforces their ability to continue progressing. In essence, the message invites people to overcome the fear or doubt of starting and instead take that first step, knowing that the journey of change begins with even the smallest of actions.